Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's not play a little EU4, Europa Universalis IV as Saxony. Yeah, still don't know where we're gonna go with this campaign. If you haven't watched the past couple of episodes, then spoiler warning, go away, look away, go watch those. Okay, everybody gone? Thank you. Obviously last episode, something really annoying happened. And it was because of, I don't know if I want to call it a mistake. I mean, in hindsight, obviously a mistake. As it is, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably do it again. Anyway, what happened was, then we got into a personal union with Russia. And not in a good way. So they're all overlord now. This happened because I disinherited my heir. Being young, having a pretty crappy heir, I just hit that button to get a new heir. And well, then we died at the ripe young age of 24 or something. And Russia inherited us. We're now in a war against Austria under Russia, so they're fighting for our supervision. And yeah, we could come back from this. We could put a fight in and first of all, make sure that we get the weaker of these two as the overlord, if we can. And then find somebody to support our independence and fight for independence and all that. And it's possible. I'm not saying it's not doable. But at the same time, the religious league war fired, which we planned to lead and make sure that the Protestants win, which no, we can't because we can't join because we're in a personal union and the league war is going on. And while there are more people on the Protestant side, there are bigger people on the Catholic side, and I don't know. This is quite winnable, I believe, for the Protestants. So that's good. If we check out the Emperor's enemies, there should be many of those. There are. But you see there's exactly nobody big in there. Is there anybody in here that's not a one-province minor? Switzerland. Savoy. Sure. Venice. I mean, some slightly larger people, but not particularly good. And then on the other side, we have Brittany, which is bigger. We have Hungary, which is bigger. Aragon, which is big. Yeah, it's undecided. Could be interesting to see the outcome of this, but it's not the whole point, but one of the biggest points of this campaign was that we would fight the League War, win it for the Protestants, and make sure that we have a Protestant empire, or that lead that Protestant empire, and all that has been taken for us. So I don't know what to do with this campaign, which is why I'm making this video instead of playing. Because I want to give you guys some time to respond to what happened in the last episode, and I want to ask you again kindly to let me know what you want, because I don't know. What are the options here? One option is we continue playing. We see what happens to the League War. If the League War ends positively, then we can technically continue the campaign. We have to break free, there's a lot of stuff that has to happen, and we're going to be slowed a lot, but it's possible. If the League War doesn't go well, then we cannot technically fulfill the conditions of the achievement anymore. Then we'd have to discuss what to do afterwards. If you have ideas for that, sure, let me know. So that's one option. Continue playing and see how we get out of this misery. The other option, of course, is start another campaign. Either in EU4 or in a different game. Now in EU4, I'm, as always, totally open to suggestions. There was one about playing as a daimyo, I believe Oda, maybe? And going full colonizer, Japanese, which is, sure, you could do that. Other ideas, also very welcome. I don't quite know what that could be right just now. We've played in pretty much every corner of the world, so it's not like we can go somewhere that we haven't played before. But maybe there's something nice left. Yeah. So let me know in the comment section if you have an idea, suggestion for something to go for. I would like to go for a clean actual EU4 achievement. I'm willing to go for another custom campaign like this one, but it's always a bit clunky to do that, and the achievements are a bit cleaner. So I prefer that. Obviously, it shouldn't be too easy, and hopefully not too long. Alternatively, of course, we could play another game. Now, I'm certainly not going to leave EU4 by the wayside, but I've talked about before that we've been doing EU4 videos for 2 years now, pretty much daily, often more than daily, and I wouldn't mind a bit of a break or a change in pace. And we don't have to go far, right? We could play some other Paradox games. We could play some... Well, we can't play CK3 yet, unfortunately, Crusader Kings 3. The new Hearts of Iron expansion is still not out yet, so I'm not really super interested in going into that before that is out. Although we might go for something like that at some point. We could check out the new Surviving the Aftermath, if that's something you guys are interested in. Although, well, I've played a little bit on my own, and it's early access. It doesn't feel quite ready yet. But sure, we can have a look at that. Not like a super long campaign, but if you're interested in that, we can have a quick look and play around a bit, and then I'll let you know what I think needs improving in that game. And you can let me know what you liked or disliked. So that's an option. As is everything else. Planetfall, Age of Wonders Planetfall, you guys didn't seem to be interested in very much, or at all. I think essentially nobody watched my videos on that, so probably not that one. Although there's an expansion coming. And then there's Imperator Rome, of course. Although it might be good to wait for the Libby update before we jump back into that. But I do want to give that one another chance. Because last time, it wasn't quite the game we wanted, was it now? So if any of those tickle your fancy, then do let me know. Also, if there's anything else. I mean, I've played other games on this channel, and I like to do that. I wouldn't mind jumping back into some more Slay the Spire. We have the new character still in development. Now it has card art and all that, so we might have another look at that one. That might even be something I do for like a day or two before we decide where to continue from here, if that proves difficult. But if you're interested in more of that, then sure, we can go into that. Any other game? Just anything that tickles your fancy that sort of fits our profile here. A bit strategic. I want it to be either turn-based or possible, so I can bore you guys with my talking. Also, so I could just have time to make extra strategic decisions. That would be nice. I like card games, I like strategy games, I like role-playing games, but I'm not sure that that's really what we're going for here. I thought a little bit about doing some Outer Worlds, but there's so many people doing Outer Worlds, and yeah, I don't know if it's necessary to have another guy doing that. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm asking for here. Let me know in that comment section down there what it is you would like me to do. Continue with this, start a new EU campaign, go for something else, and if so, any ideas? Any ideas what you would like to see? And yeah, I might give you guys a day or two and support that with some, intermediate content, such as some Slay videos or something like that. And then we might go back into this or go elsewhere. But for today, I think that's already all that I have. So no gameplay for you today. If you crave EU, go watch the Grandest LAN. It should be going on right now, and there should be a lot of fun EU to watch. So you don't need me for that. Yeah, let me guys know. Yes, let me know, guys. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.